Tonight on Eye on the Prize, we enter the competitive world of yo-yo.
The yo-yo takes up 75% of my life.
I always have a yo-yo with me, always.
I don't ever put the damn thing down.
Does one of these three have what it takes to be world champion? Find out tonight on Eye on the Prize. All across America, people compete in strange and bizarre contests. These contestants dedicate their lives to succeeding in these outrageous competitions. In order to win, they have to stay focused, train hard, and keep their eye on the prize. Once a year, the best yo-yo players from around the globe converge on Orlando to face off in the Ultimate Showdown.
Welcome to the 2003 World Yo-Yo Contest.
The World Championships is the ultimate in yo-yo contest because you get the best players out there.
Nobody gets in the finals unless they have put in hours and hours and hours of practice. They're very serious about it. They train hard, they practice hard. These guys are true athletes.
9 talented yo-yo players will face off to become world champion. Meet 3 of the toughest contenders. Our first competitor is a veteran player and the owner of his own yo-yo business. From Fort Worth, Texas, it's Dave Bazan.
It took me 1 year in order to turn the yo-yo into something that I could do as a full-time job. I bought my first yo-yo in '97, and by 1998, I was on the other side of the world getting paid to yo-yo. And it's changed I've never done anything else since.
Dave's obsession with the yo-yo at times does take away from our personal life. Like, he will be gone on my birthday, and he's usually gone on Valentine's Day. But that's okay, because that's who he was when I met him, and you never want to try and change a person. You accept them for who they are, and I definitely have to accept yo-yos.
I work on yo-yos, I dye them, I paint them, I get paid to perform. I'm actually a yo-yo company owner now.
I've known Dave for a while and he's always been a hustler. And I mean that in a positive sense.
So just why does this obsessive yo-yo player want to become world champ?
This competition means opportunity. Winning this will definitely promote my yo-yo that I'm coming out with, because I'm going to be using my yo-yo during the routine. I mean, I want to have bragging rights. That's why I enter these contests. That's why you want to win. I just want to be the best.
Dave is a very competitive person. He'll tell me I'm going to win it, and sure enough, he goes out there and he takes it every time.
So I'm going into the competition wondering almost who's going to get second. I've been practicing for a month, guys, so you're in trouble. Definitely.
Our next competitor is 18-year-old Mark Montgomery, a young yo-yo marvel from Massachusetts who plays like a pro.
My name is Mark Montgomery. I live in Cape Cod, Massachusetts with my grandmother.
He's a very good boy.
I'm 18 years old and I will be attending College of Art and Design this fall. One of my dorm advisors from private school, Bart Landenberger, he actually got me started yo-yoing. He had a whole case of yo-yos just sitting out, and it really interested me, so I decided to learn some tricks.
Although he's only been playing yo-yo for a few years, Mark's become one of the best in the world.
When I first met Mark, his best trick was really low-level stuff. And there was absolutely no hint that he was ever going to become a world-class player like he has.
I've been working for many years on yo-yoing, and I've not been able to improve my level as fast as Mark Montgomery.
Mark's competitiveness is mostly with himself. He knows what he can do, and he's disappointed when he doesn't do as well as he knows he can.
I want to win just as much as the other guy. As long as I have fun, and as long as I don't have sore feelings if I lose, then I'm pretty good.
He is sort of what you call even keel. He doesn't get excited about things, but he's determined to win.
I think I'll win because I'm somewhat at the top of my game, and since I'm basically good without bragging.
Next up, from Jacksonville, Florida, it's Jack Rinka, an eccentric musician, artist, and yo-yo player all in one.
Jack Rinka World Champion sounds really good to me. I started playing yo-yo about 4 years ago. I'm not a natural, but I practice a lot. If you ask anybody else, they'll say that I don't ever put the damn thing down.
If we're waiting in line to be seated at a restaurant, or if we're sitting in line at the movies, dude's got a yo-yo, and he's flipping it, and he's twirling it. And in fact, every time I see Jack Rinka, he's had a yo-yo.
Jack's obsession with the yo-yo even interferes with his job at the local mall.
He's always practicing on his breaks, and when I'm trying to do stuff, I'll feel a yo-yo go by my head.
Like it.
Knock you in the next week.
It's funny.
Wait.
Come on. Wait. It's entertaining.
I think I really should push to, try and express myself to bigger audiences, and I think being a world champion will definitely make me able to do that.
Jack is just naturally a showman. He's definitely a rock star, and he wants to be on stage, and he wants to be #1.
They call Jack La Una because he is the one. He's a completely different character than anyone else out there. He has new stuff, innovative stuff. He's going to put together a total performance and a total presentation, and he's the one, La Una.
Jack Rinka is one of the most oddly creative people in the entire yo-yo field. There is only one Jack. And Jack, unlike the others, was not a yo-yo player who became a performer. He was a performer who became a yo-yo player.
Top 3, I'm going to get #1. That's not a question. It's not a question. And if I don't get #1, I'm going to be robbed.
With 3 days left until the World Yo-Yo Championship, our contestants keep their minds off the competition by going about their daily lives.
It's nice to have some class.
How does it feel in the West End, Mike Castellucci?
Oh, it feels great. It's cloudy.
Yeah.
Dave Bazan has his head in the clouds and his feet firmly planted on the ground as he pursues the world champion yo-yo title.
I think most people think that a 32-year-old man that yo-yos doesn't have his priorities straight. I actually have my priorities straight. I have my company. I'm well established and well respected in the skill toy industry. I think I've got a good thing happening right now.
Ladies and gentlemen, we direct your attention to the World Spin Top Champion in honor of Bazan Yo-Yos, Dave Bazan.
Here comes a man. Here comes your
Oh, hey, what's up? What are you doing tonight?
Oh! I've known him for a couple years now, and ever since then he's been yo-yoing. I think he's amazing, actually.
Freshman year, that's the reason I became friends with him, because the first day of spring track, he was out on a track doing his yo-yo tricks to show off. Everyone referred to him as a yo-yo kid.
He's somewhat competitive, but he's very friendly with it. He never takes it overboard.
At this point, the game is anybody's. But if I have a good game, I think I could maybe pull it off.
Oh! It's insane how much preparation goes into actually competing in one of these contests.
Up, down, 1, up, down, 2.
My trainer's name is Spencer Berry. He's from California. He's one of the #1 innovators of tricks right now.
Typical training day, we wake up when we feel like it and we train pretty hard. We go through a bunch of exercises.
Ready, set, go!
We'll do a compulsory round or 2. We do a couple runs of that. We'll go through his routine, stuff that he won't hit. I'll make him do, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 times.
He's going the distance. He's going for speed. She's all alone in a time of need.
It rolls around to 4 o'clock in the morning, and I'm sleepy, and I want to go to bed, and they're still playing. It's almost ridiculous how much time they've spent doing this.
It's just like the Rocky movies, and with Bazan and Montgomery, I think it's kind of like Rocky 5.
Yeah, those guys are both good players, and I would definitely put them in the category as top amateur players. And amateur is the key word.
Heard Dave's routine is something to look out for, but I'm something to look out for, so look out for me.
With 2 days left until the competition,